Accused of driving into a New Orleans police officer and a deputy last weekend had his, quote, own dangerousness hearing yesterday, and now he's ordered held without bond. Take a look. Mark Hunter Jr. was serving probation out of Plaquemines Parish and has a history of simple battery, drugs, and resisting arrest. So one of his alleged victims, Detective William Morris, attended the hearing using a walker and wearing a neck brace.